We are top the league. I say we are top the league. Aye, I'm back. It's me again. It's T again. And Spurs won 4-1 today, man. Opening game of the season. Opening day. We're top of the league, man. 4-1. We started off a little bit shaky, but you know what? We got the job done. We beat a poor side, but it was a professional performance. I'm so glad Sessegnon scored. I thought he played really well. Emerson had a really good game, and he's getting better and better. Although I still feel like Jed Spence needs to be playing, or Matt Doherty. He's actually grown, and he's actually improving. You know, he's not a scrub no more. He's not a scrub per se. He's just now he's moved from scrub to not good enough. But you know what, man? He played well. I thought everybody was kind of I thought everybody in the kind of defensive like side of the pitch today. Sorry, I thought they was all good. I think Emerson probably could have been a bit better for the goal that they scored. They started off quite well. Ward-Prowse, obviously, baller, took his goal very, very, very well. We looked a little bit shaky for the first 15-20. And then Kulusevski, you know what? I just got to allow it, man. I got to allow it. Kulusevski's class, his quality, he keeps proving that. He's such an intelligent player. His final ball, his composure, it's just something that Tottenham haven't really had. It's something that we haven't really had, and he kind of created a goal out of nothing. Fantastic ball with his left foot, playing it to the far post. Brilliant little run from Sessegnon to beat Walker Peters, to get his head to the ball and score. But after that, there was only really like one team. They had little patches and spells where they were doing all right, and they looked like they could maybe get a second, and they was a little bit they was a little bit dangerous. But for the most part, man, we smoked them. Like, that's the honest truth. And look, I don't want to take too much away from Spurs, because I think they're a poor side, and based on what I've seen, they're gonna have a real hard time staying up. But at the end of the day, you can only play what's in front of you. We saw Liverpool play Fulham today, and they struggled, man. Fulham was moving to them at times. You know, Liverpool, you could argue, was a little bit fortunate to even get a point. So I'm not gonna give Spurs too much disservice. I thought at 1-0, I thought, okay, same old from last year, and there were still patches that we had where we was similar to last year, but we was very ruthless. We knuckled down. We got better and better as the game went on. Still feel like we've got some more gears to go up. I still feel like we can improve this team. I still would love to see a number 10. I know we won 4-1, but I don't want to see Harry Kane in the number 10 long term. It just doesn't, for me, it just doesn't bode well for the side. But we won today. He had some good moments. He had some good passing. But nah, he's a number 9, man. We need him to be the number 9 of the team. I thought Son, for what it was worth, I know he had an assist for Dyer's goal. I thought he kind of had like a substandard performance. But at the end of the day, look, it's a good thing when Kane and Son can be substandard, and you can still score 4 goals and still win the game relatively comfortably. You know, you're in a good space. It was nice seeing Conte make a lot of substitutions late. I kind of feel like he should have done it a little bit earlier, because I thought the game was comfortable and we could have done that. But it's good to see Spurs using the squad and just using the players that they have available. It's going to be really important for Spurs to rotate and rest, and everybody gets as much minutes as possible, because now we're in the era of 5 substitutions, and Spurs are going to be competing in 4 trophies. Sorry, not 4 trophies, 4 competitions. So it's very, very, very key. But yeah, no, we definitely need to get a number 10. I would like to see us get another tricky wide player. I know we've got Son, I know we've got Richarlison, I know we've got Kulusevski, I know we've got Lucas Moura. I just think Spurs might need somebody who's just a little bit more tricky. Someone that's just gonna take, someone that can just take a player on, doesn't mind running at you. You know, like almost like a Zaha type player. I'm not necessarily saying it's got to be my man, but just someone of that kind of ilk. I still think a left centre back is going to be crucial. And touching on centre backs, Dyer had a good game. Cuti Romero, man, like what else can we say, man? The guy is just a don. The guy is just a don, man. Like, you know, you hardly notice him in the game, but no mistakes. Marshals the back line. He's one. You know, he's just a top tier centre back. And at the end of the day, like all the op fans need to just stop denying my man. Do you know what I mean? Because he's proven himself. Yeah, cool. You can say back three tax, but at the end of the day, like Cuti Romero keeps playing week in, week out, and he's an 8 out of 10, and that's actually what we now expect of him. It's very rare to have a centre back to where we're just looking at them going, okay, yeah, 8 out of 10, we expect that. To where Cuti Romero can do what he done today, not put a foot wrong, just clean up everything that was there, just be comfortable, just be on the ball, just bringing calm to that back line, and we're just like, okay, yeah, we expect that. We haven't had that. No, he's the best centre back in my opinion that we've had probably since King, and he might actually be the best that we've had in the Premier League era. That's the honest truth, man. It's nice to have. Listen, they're a poor side, isn't it? Like they're a poor side. I thought Joe Rebo had some good moments. Ward Prowse, Lavia, I think his name is, played all right. I like Walker Peters, but they need to add a lot to their team, man. And Hassan Hootel, that guy's a scrub, man. Like I don't know why he's still manager of Southampton. I don't know how he's still a Premier League manager. They don't look any better. They still look toothless. They still look a bit. I say a bit. They still look mentally weak. They don't look like they can defend very well. Even like Salisu hasn't looked like he's kicked on, and that's worrying because they need him to. Bednarek wasn't really great, but at the end of the day, man, I'm happy. We're top of the league. Scored 4 goals. I didn't think our attackers outside of Kulusevski played well, but then we didn't really need to. We done the wing backs. I thought was excellent. Who would I give man of the match? Who would I say was the man of the match? I was most impressed with Sessegnon. I thought Sessegnon had a really good game. Really good game. He had Walker Peters on toast. So I would give it to him, and he got his goal. And I'm glad, man, because that guy has been through a lot. Like Sessegnon's been through a lot, and so it's good to see him still play, still get his minutes. It's nice to see a manager kind of put their arm around his shoulder and to say, here, like, play, you're cool, I like you, you're gonna be part of the first team. Because I remember when everyone was fighting for Reguilon, and he's better than Reguilon. Do you know what I mean? He's one of the best. I actually think he could be one of the best wing backs or full backs in the whole entire league, and so now Conte's now giving him that platform to go and perform, to go and produce. And towards the end of last year, before he got injured, he was getting goals and assists week in, week out. Defensively actually looked better today. He looked far more assured. Maybe it's because of them. Maybe because they didn't really have a threat, or they wasn't really dangerous. I don't know. Next week might be more telling, because it's just Chelsea. We're going to be playing a much better team. But he looked more confident. He looked more assured, and that's a good thing now, man. People forget the guy's still young. He's 22, so I feel like this could be the breakout year for Sessegnon, man. And listen, the window isn't over. I don't want to read too much into it because it's Southampton and it's the first game of the season. But signs are good so far, man. Get a left centre back, get a number 10, push Harry Kane as the number 9. If you can get like a skillful one, like a skillful techie wide player, I think that would be good. Try and ease Jed Spence in, I think. And yeah, I think we're good to go. We could do something this year, man. We can. But that's it now, man. We're top of the league. You lot enjoy your weekend. Watch the football, and just remember, Tottenham Hotspur are top of the league. Yeah? Like, comment, share, subscribe. Man's out.